Okay, welcome back. This is Evostatus update 17B for February 18th, 2009. And if you didn't see the first one, go back and watch it. So as I was saying earlier, before we broke for the 10-minute point, been doing a lot of photography, and we talked about the photography. Now we have to talk about the current market situation. It's getting worse, and it's getting worse, and it's getting worse, and it's getting worse all around me. I'm getting laid off at the same time I get hired from many positions and from many clients. So I'm full-time job just keeping my contracts and keeping up to date on everybody I know, which is very important. And I've been I've been pushing photography really hard, working way too many hours on just opening a PayPal account, and so the main goal right now, is to make the photography successful. I'm teaching again, back in the classrooms. The corporations, having a hard time with those. Every time I get a nice couple of clients, they get their funding cut, to tell you the truth. I am going to be starting at a couple local hospitals here, teaching one of the hospitals where my son was born. How funny. They did such a terrible job, and later on they called me to be their teacher through an agency. That's pretty ironic karma. So anyways, I'm working on that, and I'll be probably in the next 2 weeks I'll be spending a lot more time in the classroom, and I'll have less time in my home office here. So here's what we've done. I've got to survive. I'm killing myself over here. I'm sure it's hard for everybody in the world. I hope everybody is able to find a way, and I hope everybody's able to feed their family and stay safe, no matter what country you're in. But I did get the donation links. I'm sorry that there's so many different kinds of donation links. It all goes to the same PayPal account. One of them was from a Buy Me a Beer mod, but it's not really for beer. So, and one of them is from a Chip In. They all go to PayPal. If you or anybody you know is able to afford at this time, I know it's a very hard time in the world to give any kind of funding. I can't promise you any kind of promotional items. I can't promise you any kind of CDs. But I can tell you that in this site, as it does get developed, there will be a lot of information and a lot of resources from all around the world that I know I'm going to share, and more importantly, hopefully other people in the world will be able to share with you, and you yourself will be able to share. So the value, I think, in giving your donation is not in some kind of promotional gift that you get right now, but it will be in the value of the content that will be provided later. I swear to you that I'm not going to quit the center of the net. I'm not going to give it up as a passion. I might get busy and I might get tied down, but this site will be one of value, and it will be one of resources. Now, I've been a teacher for 9 years now, I guess, and I've taught thousands of students, and I've been a student. I've been a student of the places where I was teaching at most of the time. As a teacher, you got to be a student, and one of the things that I learned is the information that I share in the classroom. Even though I'm an English teacher, there's a lot of ways you could share information, and even though I'm starting an English teaching section, the site is a model for information. That's just a model. I know that from sharing information in the classes, there's a lot of great stuff I'll be providing here. A lot of progressive stuff, a lot of resources. I think I cannot put it into words, the passion I have for this project. Now, your donations, what will I do with your donations? How will they be used? They'll be used to pay server fees. They'll be used to pay storage fees, and more importantly, they'll be used to keep me here. I live on about $5 a day, $6 a day for a family of four and a half, I guess, and that's not a lot of money. But I'm getting older. I cannot, since I found out about Drupal last September, after starting on the Center of the Net many years ago, I decided to get back into it. You could go and look at every one of the video development blogs and see a little bit of the progress and where it's been going in the direction it's been going. But I can tell you that that the passion is here, and if you could give that donation, I will use it for basic living necessities like anybody else: food, water, housing, transportation, site fees, hardware fees. But the most important thing is it will keep me here, and when I am here, I am 180% fully into development of this site. And there's a lot of things that I like to do with it, and for me to use the next 5 minutes to talk about everything I talk about in every video blog update, that would be a little bit senseless. But there's so much that I want to do. There's so much that can be done with the power of Drupal and the open source community, and there's so much that people are going to be able to do what I haven't even thought about doing myself, and just by using the Center as a platform. So if you're able to donate, you could see the links. Please donate to help and the chip in, except PayPal, or whatever you can offer. There's no amount that's too big, and there's no amount that's too small. And if you don't have anything to offer, I hope, knowledge and information is powerful. So I hope that by the luck of by anyone's luck, I hope that I could continue to go forward and do this. And I hope that it's very useful to you. And I also hope that the Center of the Net will be long after I'm gone. And I've been living outside the United States for many years. I don't have the Social Security. I don't have the all that good stuff. But I do have is this passion for this site. Hopefully it will outlast me and continue with not even my children, but everybody's children. Hopefully it'll continue with you, the person that's watching this video. Hopefully it'll be a place that intrigues you. When I teach, I tell my students, look, I don't care if it's English or what, but I guarantee you in this classroom you will learn something new every day, because I know what has been taught and what has been taught in the Chinese classroom just from everyday experience teaching. Every time students say, I didn't know that, well, I took note of that, and every class I teach everything they said they didn't know. It's not by accident, it's by a lot of practice. I also know that there's a lot of stuff out there that mainstream media just doesn't give you a chance to know, and the internet breaks all boundaries. So the Center of the Net's going to a place where hopefully you'll stop by and say, wow, I didn't know that. And your donations will make that dream possible. So I'm going to sign off now, and development might be a little bit slow, but I'm building a platform, and importantly, that platform will be able to support further development. So thank you for your time, and I look forward to seeing you in the next Evostat update. And I also hopefully get that other gallery going soon so everybody can see it. Thank you very much, and I'll see you later. Goodbye.